sequel nobody asked for.
Hello and welcome to a sequel nobody asked for. My name is Justin, and we've got.
You got Kyle in the chat?
And Nico.
Awesome. What are we doing today, guys? Any ideas?
We're digging into our past a little bit. At least me and Justin. We're gonna ruin our credibility. We're gonna share our past. We're gonna have a couple jokes and laugh at our expenses. That sound good? Nico gets
And I'm
out
here
of
for the
a
ride.
little virtual yearbook.
Nico is getting out of this unscathed.
I was in yearbook club because there was no other credit to take. They made it into a class because no one wanted to be in the club. So they made it so you could get a credit. I got put into it against my will. And then I didn't even buy a yearbook that year. I didn't even take a senior picture. And I worked on this yearbook. It was just like, that's how much I just was not a fan of any of that. But anyways.
My high school was the same way.
Really?
You know, it's funny. Mine
Yeah.
was like yearbook club. They had enough people. They were super elitist to the point. I was actually just talking about this with a friend yesterday. His senior quote that he did is Mewtwo's famous quote from Pokemon the first movie.
Oh, God.
Where it's like the circumstances of one's birth are relevant and stuff like that. And one guy from yearbook club saw it and tried to legit petition for him to change it.
Oh my
And it was
Oh
the
my God.
funniest thing. Oh my god.
See,
Anyway,
everyone in that class was awesome. Like, it was like 4 or 5 people, and we all were just like, dang, this actually worked out because we're all really cool and stuff. Like, I think I ended up dating one of them. One of them became like my best friend for a while. Like, it was literally awesome, but we all hated making this actual yearbook. Like, nobody was into it except for one kid.
Oh my
So the fact that it
God.
came out
But
at all
my
that
high-
year.
My high school, they made it into a class, and then people had to. There were like 2 managers overseeing the entire project, and I had a very close friend of mine in high school who did our senior yearbook, and I have it right here. I just want to show you the cover because I think the inside of the yearbook is
Is
like
it
pretty
phallic?
cool and like fun designs. No, it's just it says bold. What
Did they
is
wait.
bold about?
So what I think happened was the default setting. They clicked, I'm gonna do the bold font, and then bold was just still typed in, and they never changed it.
Like,
dude, at least
I
my high
remember-
school like went with stock photos of like hot air balloons or some shit like that. But just that's wild.
yeah, I remember my friend. She was just ripping on like the previous like year and the year before, like their design of like the cover of the yearbook, and like that was like her most favorite thing to design was the cover of this yearbook. And I get this in my hands right before like we do the senior march out right on the last day of school, and I'm just like, the fuck is this
They went bold.
bullshit?
I just love how it says bold, but it is the most simple thing.
They sure were bold. They had the audacity, the gumption.
Ooh.
No.
Last high school tangent. My class actually got senior quotes banned from our yearbook because
Oh
somebody
my
put as their quote "See you next Tuesday," and the school
Oh,
I
didn't
love
pick up,
that.
and the school didn't pick it up on it until like the following year.
That's-
and they punished that class for it. So senior quotes are banned.
That's so messed up because when school's out, you're not gonna see them next Tuesday. I don't get it.
Anyway,
As I broke you guys. When you guys are just so fed up with me, and they're like, you're gonna be punching me through the screen, boom, 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 boom. I don't know what side you guys are on, but
Here's the thing. The reason that broke me is just because I know people who still don't get that. So I was just like, we might have to do some explaining.
okay.
Anyway.
Let's just get this out of the way. We're doing videos that we made in the past. Was yours for a school project?
So here's the thing. With mine, this was just after high school. I had this idea, and I was like, I'm not gonna rest until this is made. So within the span of 24 hours, mind you, this was written, edited, shot, and basically released. And I just got a bunch of people who was like, hey, let's do this. And for some reason, I had enough people believed in me. It's not bad. It turned out like a 24-hour video project would.
Turned out exactly how you described it.
Do you want me to give a brief synopsis of it first?
Really brief, because let's get ready to just jump in raw.
All right. So this is going to fit well with our podcast and our sense of humor, because the storyline of this is a man, after affected by a traumatic car accident, has his communication skills reduced to only puns and bad jokes.
Yes.
So
Perfect.
The writing here is already better than I thought it would be. Beautiful.
So, the movie is titled "Why the Long Face," because of the famous joke with horses in a bar. It's not about a horse. It's just because it's like, that's a bad joke. I guess in this case, let's get started with it, and I will keep the pause button ready for when it gets too much.
Okay, I got it pulled up. We got this, guys. Let's look at.
A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?"
I can't tell you who said that line. I thought it was me, but that's not my voice.
That is not you. Ooh, I love the audio already.
Yep.
I can hear the wind assaulting my eardrums.
Yep. If I could give, like, that is 2015 Kyle right there.
Okay. There we go.
Audio assaulting again.
I love the little look back, like, you're recording this, right?
Freaking really, Jerry, can you please just stop trying to ruin my day?
Scrabble getting intense again, eh, guys?
Good thing there's not an edible version of Scrabble, otherwise I'd have to eat my own words.
Oh.
You please shut up already! Good God, James. Everything we do, he has multiple bad jokes for. Movies, video games, Monopoly, even freaking eating!
How has he affected eating for you in any way, shape, or form?
Between a waste is a terrible thing to mind and I'm on a seafood diet, meaning I see food and I eat it.
You know what they say, a successful diet is a triumph of mind over platter.
I'm going to kill
God.
either him or myself, James.
Look, you had to have expected this, right? You know ever since that accident, he can't communicate normally, right? He can only communicate in bad jokes
Hey,
and puns.
can we time
Don't
out?
blame the other.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull everybody up real quick. He was in an accident and we're about to make fun of him? Like, this is not okay. This is not okay.
See, when I envisioned this, I couldn't tell you how long ago the accident was.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you anything. This man, those are not his glasses. Those are not. That was just part of his character. That's my sweatshirt he's wearing.
Yeah.
That's just part of his character. Was essentially me in real life.
Okay.
Lovely.
Wait, so you were in an accident where you can only do puns?
I
Partly
was
true?
I was like rear-ended, and I was in the back seat when I was a kid, so that might lead to something. But
Most things are based in reality.
I legit, a lot of this is just an excuse for bad jokes.
I'm okay with that.
Yes. This is giving me, like, have you ever seen that? It's two guys who are now on SNL. They like made some little comedic shorts before they got onto SNL. For some reason, this is giving me that one clip where they're arguing over the pronunciation of milk, and then they
Milk?
right
Malk?
at the end they just start pulling out guns.
Yep.
I
Milk, malt, milk.
that is legit the nicest thing you can say about this speech for presentation. I apologize for the audio.
Malt.
I forgot it got that bad.
Oh no, I
the
turned it
one-
down a little bit. Don't you worry.
Oh, I turned it up. I turned it up.
I couldn't. I'm recording the audio right now, so I can't.
The one who was the one who is getting loud, the person right there, that is a notorious problem of his. To give you a little insight on this production, the reason it's scattered is because this day, we had a camera whose battery, even after full charge, could not last more than 10 minutes. So a lot of it was just like waiting around. You can tell we didn't clean anything off because there's a Boo Mario right there in the background. That's just straight up a picture of his sister in the back right there. And if for some reason it was just it has to get done today. The world has to see it. And I think on YouTube like 50 people have seen it and it's been up there for 6 years.
Oh,
so
hold on. This was just like for the lull. Like this was for the lulls. This wasn't for an assignment. This was just like I have an idea and I have to get it out now.
I think what it was going to be for was I had heard rumblings of like an amateur film festival going on, and I was like, okay, I might actually try and make something of this. And then as it went on, when I was writing it, I just had like a character say one bad joke, and I was like, this is the narrative I'm gonna weave from this. And as it went on, I'm like, I'm just going to say that this is for the jokes and not actually find out anything more about a film festival or anything like that. I'm just going to make this.
Oh, yeah.
So,
okay. I'm ready to watch it.
All right. You have any more questions, Nico?
Oh, no, I'm ready. I'm ready to watch the rest.
All right. Flash up your famous tease if you have any more questions.
You got it.
And prepare your audio.
The driver. It was snowy out. He found himself very adrift.
No.
Well, I mean, at least he's got a good sense of humor about it.
I can't take much more of this, James. I have standards, you know?
Whoa.
Same
Where'd that audio
girl.
go?
I told him 10 puns hoping one would make him laugh. Unfortunately, no pun intended.
Look, Jerry, I get it. You have this unexplained phenomenon that gives you a kindergarten sense of humor. At first, I thought it was cute. By the 5th time I've dealt with protecting you from people who want to beat you up because of the jokes you make, I start to wonder if it's ever really worth it. I just want one thing that you say to be interesting and thought-provoking again, like you used to be.
Ow.
I must admit, that'd be pretty wonderful.
That was a good shot. That's a good shot right there. It's a little long, but the framing was perfect.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! I feel like you're just bullying this person.
The audio of his cries. I forgot we didn't regulate that. All right. So famous thing about
What a
this.
beautiful transition.
So the funny thing about this,
like some Star Wars
I had people point this out to me. So this is the last shot we filmed. We were all done. We were just done. I'm like, I'm just gonna pull a shot of me driving my old danky ass Saturn up. You can tell if you look really close in the front seat or in the back. I am not driving anybody else in that car.
Yeah. No.
It is.
Yeah. I know how that goes.
It is just me, and I was like, nobody will see it. Everyone saw it.
Oh,
like,
everybody sees it. Everybody.
All 2 people who've seen this movie saw it. I don't know whose car that is.
I have to say, this house makes me think of every house I've ever seen in Wisconsin.
The fucking Febreze.
Product placement.
Hi, sweetie. Would you like a sandwich?
No thanks. I'm on a seafood diet.
No.
I see the tea.
So you brought up that he says this joke, and then you say the joke.
look on this girl's face. I'm like, the camera's in here. Line running through her head for the fucking line. She's like, oh wait, I have to be on now.
Yeah. Hey. Doing a great job.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
She got roped in. I was like, she showed interest.
You want to be a star?
I showed her the script, and she's like, "This is really funny," and I'm like, "Please stop lying to me." And we all knew each other from theater.
Yeah.
That explains a lot. We were all in high school theater.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, let's just do it.
I love this whole thing because she came to this set with a whole look: the denim button-up,
Yep.
the snatchback ponytail, the red lip. I love everything about it.
You
Dang.
say
She
this.
came-
You say the set. This is my freaking parents' house.
Oh, I'm just talking about her. She came to the set prepared. She's like, I'm gonna be a star, an actress.
Yeah.
I need to apologize to her. Moving on.
First 5 times, Jerry.
You know, you're the apple of my eye.
Aw, Jerry.
And if
Oh,
I were
Jerry.
any other guy, I'd think, wow, what wouldn't I give to sit down beside her?
Really? Is there any situation you can just
The centering.
Every time there's a glimmer of hope in this relationship, you always ruin it with some stupid pun or bad joke. Ever since that accident, you've changed. I can't remember the last time I smiled thinking about us.
Whoa.
This is me at my boyfriend. This is me.
We rushed into marriage. I mean, I know it has a nice ring to it.
Shut up! Well, this is what's wrong with you. Your puns and makeup lines were cute at first, but now I need something more. I've dumped it since you were on the operating table and first asked me if I lost my hearing, would it be ear replaceable?
Now she's throwing them back at him.
I can't even remember the last time you said I love you was.
Whoa.
Go on. Try and say it. I'm waiting.
Alright, this is actually the funniest fucking bit in the movie.
Love the child lost on the.
This is like the scene in a movie where they're like, "Get the money, we're leaving town."
No, straight up, this is the
I'm sorry.
funniest
I need
fucking
someone
bit.
that will actually love me.
I had a.
Wait! All of you. All of you so much.
Goodbye and good luck, Jerry.
We've all been there, Jerry.
You're tacky, and I hate you.
I just want to say I don't blame any of the fucking actors for this. I know.
Oh, it's never the
I know.
actors.
I know them all really well. They deliver this 110%.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know who to blame besides my creative vision.
I think it was
rounding
just
this out.
it's just camera and audio, just like half of that.
Just like half of it.
Just from not having the equipment and or time to master those skills, as you'll see in my videos as well. Like, the ideas are all there, the acting's all there. It's just literally
The
like
execution.
Yeah.
Which, hey, we're professionals now. We get the execution
Yeah.
down
It looks like
perfect now,
it's
right?
like we're gonna remake all these movies.
Oh my god! If I messaged the people that were in this and said we're gonna remake it, they'd fucking kill me.
Do it.
It looks like you're
Do
getting
it.
recast, Jeremy, Jesse, Jamie,
Jerry.
James?
Jerry.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. And if you thought the camera and audio were bad before, wait until you see the gorilla shot.
At least she knew her rights from her left. I said the right pun, and she left.
This is the first shot.
This looks like he's about to go to war.
quality.
So
The quality.
oh, credits.
Yeah, no, it's just the credits where it kind of just, it just kind of, I didn't know how to, like, paste the credits, as you'll see. It was just an excuse for me to put my name on things.
Yeah. That's how it is.
Oh my.
But yeah, that's it. So, any
Go ahead.
thoughts while I pull up the second one?
I was gonna say, go ahead, pull up Ghost Finders 1. So that ending, that's kind of what I'm confused about. Did he find his happily ever after? Is that what that was? He found someone that was punny with him?
That was the intent, but see, in this arbitrary goal that I gave myself for it to be made in 24 hours, I forgot this little thing that a screenwriters really like to use called fucking character development. So it's just kind of done. I was really proud of the fact that I managed to write, I think it was like 10 to 15 pages, where one character's whole line was just puns.
Yeah. That's the thing. What went right about this? That's what we should discuss about these. Is what went right. We know what went wrong. We don't even need to discuss.
Yes.
and that's including mine. We're about to see some weird shit. But like, what went right? The writing was there. It was straight. I love how you bring up the, and then you're gonna talk about how you're on a seafood diet, and then later he says it.
See,
so you're all primed up and ready for it, and you're like, he really said the fucking seafood thing that was already bad. Like, come on. Like, it was good. It was good.
It gets the audience on the level of also hating this poor guy who is in an accident. In terms of what went right, after we shot it, we're like, we need a break. And me, the guy who played the pun guy, the really loud guy, and as Nico described him, the aspiring actress girl, we all went out to like a hibachi grill, and that was pretty cool.
Yes.
Like it has 50 views on YouTube, so it's not harming my credibility. I actually enjoy writing hard things now instead of just relying on cheap jokes. So that's fun. No?
Not allowed.
No? Alright.
We'll do some...
How dare you grow as an artist.
Yeah, we'll do some things where you write coming up. We'll do that. We need to stretch that muscle.
Okay.
Overall, though, not what I was expecting, but also exactly what I was expecting. Like as far as like quality wise, like I said, there was a lot more humor going on that was well done. The writing was well done for what it was, minus the character development, like you said. But
yeah, just kind of like hard cut to like the end of the fucking movie.
I thought your acting was pretty good. I saw Kyle and I didn't go, that's Kyle. I was lost in that role. I was like, that's James. James, right? It was James?
I think so. Okay. I can't even remember, and I wrote the damn thing. I
gotta say, I kept looking at you, and I kept on getting pulled out of him, like, this is a baby Kyle.
Yeah, baby Kyle. Oh,
Who
just
the
wait.
fuck is this?
Oh, you're about to see some weird-ass Justin.
Here's the thing. You say baby Kyle. I've looked the same since I was 15. I just go through various phases of my face is itchy, I'm going to shave.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So mine was done in like high school. You said yours was like after high school. Mine was in high school. I don't know if it was like sophomore, junior year. One of them was senior year. I want to say the second one's in senior year. Basically, we had to prove that ghosts were real in a public speaking class. Like, we all had different things. Some people were like, oh, you need to prove that this conspiracy is real, like the Disney conspiracy, how there's like inappropriate things in all these Disney movies. Like, you had to explain some weird conspiracy and why it was true, and mine was ghosts. And instead of making a speech in public speaking, I just made a video and turned it in.
Yeah, that's why I'm flashing it to you. I got to comment on that. So you're in a public speaking class, and you're like, I'm going to make a video.
Yes.
Where you have some semblance of pre-planning and editing. That's against public
So
speaking.
I also did
Justin
make a
just-
small speech, so it was like
Okay.
along with it.
Okay.
I was like, I prove that ghosts are real because of this, this, and that, and then I was like, now watch this video because this is the real hard proof.
I was about to say, did Justin just fundamentally not understand what the core tenet of what this class was supposed to be?
I was in a jewelry class, and you were supposed to
What?
meld
Wait,
together.
what?
This was a different thing where I also bent the rules.
Okay.
You're supposed to use rivets. You're supposed to. You're supposed to use rivets. You're supposed to like use metal work to make this jewelry. And all I did was take Scotch tape and wrap it around 2 pieces of metal and said, "This is my project." I spent all of 20 minutes on it. I got a B+ for being creative. And people were spending weeks
Now-
like tut tut tut. You hear the whole class tut 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 tut, and I'm just sitting there like, done.
Now you say you broke the rules,
Yeah,
or is
bet.
it more that you just did not understand the rules?
I saw the rules and I went. Is basically what I did.
Every creative person who's lived on through their work
Or
long
died.
after they're dead, when they've dead, all the creative people who lived on said, "Fuck the rules."
Yep, that's what I did. So right here, there's a 2-parter. One was made years later when my brother was in public speaking. He was the one who helped me in this first one. So he was known before he was even in this class as like characters in my videos, because these videos were then shown later on. Yeah, I did one like how to be a Jedi. I did a lot of weird ones. It was all for public speaking. So here we go. Here we go.
How to be a Jedi.
Your teacher must have shuddered at your family name.
Yeah, it was a love-hate relationship. He knew me by my name, but purely
That's
by my
the-
last name. You know, like when a
That's,
teacher doesn't like you and they go, "Novak, get over here." That's basically what it was.
The best kind of teacher-student relationship. So
Yes.
anyway, this is going to be Ghost Finders,
Yes.
and I just want to make it. I made sure to save the file name when I downloaded this as too. It was you guys spelled ghost wrong. There's no A in ghost.
I don't know why it's spelled like that. I don't know. It wasn't me.
I had to make sure to leave that up. So here's Goast.
Go Ask Finders. And this song was literally recorded on a camera while my brother and I both played different instruments. I didn't even know how to play keyboard, but I played keyboard in it. And then, yeah, it's just strange. It was all in one take. I literally recorded all the lyrics on. This was the second take of it. I did one improv, and then the second take is what happened, and it just came out. Here we go. Oh, I didn't know that it started. Can we restart it? I didn't realize it started.
Justin, the point in which we are now paused on.
Okay, can
Was
we
that a drawn-on mustache?
can we
or was
restart
that
it?
an actual
Here,
facial
restart it
hair?
quick. I didn't realize it was going.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Yes, and yes, to answer your question, it was drawn on. Could I grow facial hair? Yes. Boo-doo-ba-doo.
Okay, so at least they spelled ghost right in here.
Here, I'm gonna.
You can time
I'm gonna
out.
make a I'm gonna make a
You
pause right here just to update. Can you let us know who this gentleman is in the center left of the frame?
That is me as like a junior, maybe. Yeah, I'm a different human. Literally, just looking, I'm like, whoa. I know, it's a
just
different
love how much
human.
of a timestamp this is. I love the timestamp.
It really is. Look at my shirt.
Pirates of
Look
the
at my
Caribbean t-shirt. Pirates of the Caribbean t-shirt.
I was like, what shirt is the worst shirt that I own? And I literally put it on. Like I got that as a gift for a birthday once.
The upside down visor with the transition lenses on the tip of your nose.
See, I love this because like all you had to do for this is just like make this the same, but like make some stuff move in the background, like in between shots, or like have somebody like move stuff in the frame, and then like see if anybody notices it, and then it would be genius.
You're not wrong. Wow.
All right,
I'm upset.
we're moving on.
Then you feel a chill and the hairs on the back of your neck stand still. Then you pick up the phone and you call a number. It's 1-800, this goes
The
to
dance move.
something that rock with
Oh,
big
they get
ropes
worse.
and
They get even worse.
you know it's time for the chorus, yeah. We are the ghost finder. You know we're finding ghosts. We are the ghost finder. Yeah. You're finding lots of ghosts.
You can't tell me that hook wasn't beautiful.
So what is the deal with the drawn-on mustaches?
I don't know because
drawn-on
I could
facial-
grow facial hair at that point, so I don't know why. I just drew on a mustache because it would be funny.
It looks like it sort of looks like you have slight mutton chops on the side.
Yep, probably do. Because I literally could grow facial hair, but for some reason,
This is
freaking
what-
reason, I had to draw one
This
up.
is what worked best.
Okay, I have to be honest about something right now.
Okay, go for
In
it.
high school, I had this practice where if someone came in when we had to present videos that we made, if I really could not understand what their goal was, or
Yeah.
if they had like this, I would just sort of get up and leave.
Is this where you would do? This is where you would do it?
If it's had to stop and buffer on this screen, I would say I'm out.
Okay, yeah. Why did we stop on the freaking banana man with the eyes that can
Most
kill?
uncomfortable, like, hey, ladies, let me whisper in your ear moment.
Yeah, this is some brotherly love that's just too close for comfort, and you had to stop on it.
I'm gonna petition to make this the video thumbnail.
Okay.
Moving on.
This needs to be-
My goal was to be as weird as possible, so I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
I find them in the kitchen and I find them in your soup. Find them in the backyard, even in your poop. Yeah, I really hate these ghosts so much now. We are the ghost finders. We're finding lots of
I just love watching Nico. Nico's like, what?
Shovel.
This is about to be the best effect you've ever seen.
I'm so.
I see him all the time. I see him all around us, jumping in our faces like flipping, flopping flounders.
The fish pillow.
They can make themselves appear whenever they want. Their favorite
Wait,
sex
time
on
out.
and
Time this out.
I am ghost hunter.
Time it out. Okay.
Go back to the fish part. Because the way he looks at the camera just makes it. Like, this is a meme in
Like
itself.
flipping, flopping flounders. They can make themselves appear whenever they want. Their favorite
I just wanted
sex
an
on they
excuse to
want
watch your
and
skateboarding again.
I am
That was actually making fun of
and you need
Justin Bieber's video.
me.
Because he just has a skateboard.
We are the ghost hunters. Join us to start believing
Justin, was this before you learned how to manage your audio?
Yes, that's what, it was literally on a camera. Like, it was on a camera. All the vocal, everything is one take, like, and live. So if you hear two voices, it's both of us. Like, there's a part where we're making the same voice, and, like, he's playing a part on the keyboard, I'm playing a different part. It was just random and sporadic and awful.
Were you partly inspired by one of the greatest TV shows of all time, Danny Phantom, with the catching the ghost in a food container?
No, but it was literally because we ate a lot of Chinese takeout, but...
I was that literally like that.
But yeah,
back
that's.
to so many times when I ordered Chinese takeout in college.
Oh my god.
I can't even make fun of you for that because I have a bunch of Tupperware containers
Exactly.
from Chinese takeout. They're nice freaking they're nice dishes.
They really are. They really are.
They're nice dishes, and that's all I'll say on that. Moving on.
Yeah, please end this nightmare.
You know that, yeah, yeah. You know that, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You need to remember that. You need to remember that. When you're walking in your house and you feel the chill, and the hairs on the back of your neck start to stand still, then you pick up the phone and you dial a number. You want 800, this goes toast, something that rhymes with big roast, and I hope you dial my number, and you know that.
I love how you're trying to hide the fact that you had nothing in the bowl, like pulling it away from the camera, but then you could still hear when that spoon hit the empty bowl.
So this was trash. So that's why when Ghost Finders 2 finally hit the streets, there were references to the original, but this one actually had dialogue. It was not a music video. This was actually thought out, which didn't make sense canonically anyways, because it's like the first one's a music video, now all of a sudden this is like a dialogue script.
I have a question. What was the?
You have one question?
It's gonna be like if depending on how you answer this, it will lead to more questions. What is the grade you got on this presentation?
Yes.
I don't remember. I know I got like an A, but I don't think it was for the
Okay,
video.
this is where it leads into more questions. Just actually, it's one big question. Why?
Yeah. My thing is, I was trying to listen to the lyrics.
It's hard.
The tone of voice used.
I don't even remember how I did it.
Yeah. I'm
gonna try
had
to
a hard time following the lyrics or even the storyline of what was going on in the music video.
There were
But,
there were some line drops that were amazing, and you couldn't even hear them.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to remember a few. I see them all the time. I see them all around us, jumping in our faces like Flippy Flop and Floundas. Boom. That's a good one.
See, that's
Bars.
That's a good one, but when the accompanying visual is this with the floppy fish, and then the
he's
dude's
like
looking into the camera.
Well, he's looking so focused and so intent on it, and then he looks up like, "Am I doing good? Am I doing good?"
Oh my god.
And then
now, I know. Was this at the beginning of the year, halfway through like the semester, or
I
the
have
class?
no idea.
Like,
this was probably
Okay.
smack dab in the middle.
all right.
It was one of the
So
middle
by
projects.
this
It's not like
point-
it was a final or anything.
What were people's reactions in that class, if you can remember?
This was probably the worst
Of
one.
when-
This is probably my worst video. Just because it
But-
is literally, I was like, man, I just want to make a groove, and I was like, because I like that bass line, boo doo ba doop, ba doo ba doop. That was cool. Besides that, I don't really know what happened.
What was the class apprehensive every time the teacher said, "All right, Justin Novak, please come up here and present for the class"?
No, because
what was the
sometimes
general consensus in the
sometimes I'd
class?
show up with like nothing, and I'd just like go up there and just wing it, and then other times I'd be the most prepared person in the room. So
I
it was
like
kind
how
of hit or
Nico-
miss.
I like how Nico's questions are all. Did your class see you as the idiot?
What was your class like?
Well,
I
you
can only imagine.
all of it was so like on purpose. Like the fact that I drew a mustache
Yeah.
on. Like I was being the dance moves. Oh my god. Like they were the most I looked like
White.
Yeah. That's probably the best way to put it. But it was all perfectly on purpose. It was like trying to make a cringy video, and I succeeded.
Yes.
Now, what was
If
it?
you
There
were
was
in my class.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you were in my class, I think I would have enjoyed seeing a number of your things come up in class.
That's true.
But it also vaguely reminds me of this kid who
Oh, God.
he went above and beyond because he branded himself as the class clown of the entire grade,
No,
and it was just like the most try hard shit.
Oh
But
no,
think that's
I
what
was
enjoyed
quiet
this.
half the time, and then like half the school knew that I was like a freak and hilarious, and then the other half was like, wait, he talks? Like I would just sometimes I just wouldn't talk. Like if you had me in some classes, I was literally just staring at the wall, and people would be like, "Oh, you know Justin? He's really cool." And then half the other people would be like, "What? I've never heard him speak a word in my life."
that's kind of what I was like in school too, because I would keep to myself, but I would just like chime in with whatever I wanted. Like I remember one time in health class, the teacher had just come back from maternity leave, and he was talking about taking his kid to the store, and just the kid was crying, and for some reason I was just compelled to say, man, babies are douchebags in front of a dead silent class. And the eruption of laughter, I didn't get in trouble. I managed to get away with saying and doing some really dumb shit.
You never got in trouble either?
I never got in trouble.
I got in
And
trouble for skipping school one time. One freaking time. And it was the one time I skipped school.
I don't think this will come as a surprise, but I was often very.
Yes.
And my presence was always known
Yeah,
in a class.
I bet.
Like the number one ever since like kindergarten all the way through school, like the biggest complaint my teachers always said is, "We like Nick. He's very good. He does like a lot of his stuff that he needs to do, but he likes to talk." And it, like I just remember back, and I was like, I'm also a very loud person, and so I remember this one time in 10th grade, I get a call from my dad in the middle of honors geometry, miss it. And so I go to my teacher. I'm like, "Hey, can I go out in the hall?" My dad called me. He never calls me, first of all. Like, it's always my mom. So this is weird. What's going on? By the time I came back, my entire class and teacher already knew that my grandfather had died, and I was waiting to get a call from the office. That's how much of a I broke down. It was oh god.
That's
that
like
was too much.
I think it was 2nd grade. I got in trouble for mooning some people.
Wait.
What? In 2nd grade, I got in trouble for mooning. It was just my whitey tighties. I didn't do the full moon, but I got in trouble. Some girls were like, "He was pulling his pants down," and like to the teacher or whatever. And I was running around while doing it. Like I wasn't just like motionless. I was literally running. Ba 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 ba. Ha! Ba 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 ba. Ha! Got you guys. So. I don't know why, but all of my friends had the same story, saying that when I like was running by this tree, that the tree snagged my pants and pulled them down various times. And so every time I ran by this tree, my pants went down. And they're like, "Yeah, that's what happened," and yeah, whatever. And then like my parents get a call from the school saying that all these kids have the same ridiculous story. And they're like, "How do you have such good as friends as those? I don't understand." Because they are lying through their freaking teeth for you. And I'm just like, sorry.
Second grade is like 8 years old, which I get is not old or mature. But why were you mooning people?
He was in 2nd grade.
Because I have always been weird.
Idiots.
Yeah, I've always been weird, and that was my thing.
I never mooned anyone in 2nd grade.
I'm gonna be mooning people in my next job, anyways. So we good. I'm gonna be
your next job.
And now that's at 8th grade. That's cute at like 26. That's some form of assault, dude.
Oh well, yeah. No, I'm not gonna be mooning. No, I'm gonna be getting paid to moon people. Anyway.
All right.
Let's go ahead watch Ghostfinders 2.
Yeah, let's see what led to Justin's newfound career of getting paid to moon people with Final Ghostfinders 2.
Final Ghostfinders 2. Oh, let me make sure I'm watching it. I'm not. Okay. See?
What do
Same
you do
music.
at Ghostfinders Inc? I'm a tech guy. I'm always hard at work. What do you do at Ghostfinders Inc? Well, I'm the manager / everything doer.
Everything doer.
Dude, just got this tape in the mail. Rumble in the Bronx, starring Jackie Chan. I know, pretty awesome.
The Jimmy Neutron.
That's what I'm focused on too. I do like that gag though.
Wait. What? So, I don't know why the little thing of the VHS tape in the cassette player, it just does it for me.
We gotta get out to that house.
It's all on purpose. All
So,
on purpose.
do you know how to get there? No. Let's ride.
Do you know how to get there? Nah. I got my cameo in the back. There we go.
We're here.
Wait, do you have blonde hair? Is that what that was?
Maybe.
So we're at the house and the owner's not
Got
here.
his chin strap on for safety.
Yes.
Getting some EMF readings here.
EMF, you know.
He did his homework. He watched Ghost Hunters.
Wait, there's another show?
This is honestly kind of accurate to how I assume Ghost Hunters actually is.
Exactly, that was the whole...
100%.
This shot, almost shot for shot. The OG.
My God, did you see that? See what? The ghost. It was like right here. Doubt it. It was. It was. You tasted on the cereal. You tasted on the cereal? Dude, look at this.
He goes,
So
doubt it.
ghost sign. See those grooves in there? Looks like a butter knife, but
Goes,
it's
doubt it,
not.
and then he eats it, goes, yeah, he was.
Clearly ghost.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell a ghost has been in here. See all this chaos? Most people's fridge is perfectly organized. This is just ghost. Ghost. Well, I think we scared the ghost off when he came into the house. I haven't seen any more activity around here, so. I just gotta
The
remember.
Wii controller.
Wii remote.
Ow.
So I'm on break right now. We haven't seen anything in the house in a couple hours, you know, just chilling. You see that? The ghost! Oh man, what you doing? That's not a ghost. This is a really white guy.
Okay, so I just got tackled by some people that I've known for about 10 years. Supposedly they didn't know who I was, and I know I'm really white, but really you gotta rag on me that much?
This is the most early. I know this was filmed later on, but this is the most early 2000 shit I've ever seen. That
Sad
entire look. You look like you just walked out of a Green Day music video.
Everything about that was a great bit.
I love the white.
He's really white. they had you.
Yeah.
And then the sad music.
And then
complimented it.
Also, the me getting freaking bulldozed into the snow by this fucking 7-foot tall man. Because I'm 6'2", and you see how he towers over me?
But I also love just you in classic Midwestern fashion, wearing a white beater out on a stroll in the middle of winter.
Okay. Oh my god. Here we go.
Never seen that guy before in my life.
Wait, bloopers? It's done?
Yes.
It was short-lived. It was short-lived.
Was that a Culver's hat? Was that a Culver's
I have no idea.
Just explodes.
Hello. What do you do at Ghost Finders Inc? What do you do at Ghost Finders Inc?
Oh, I don't have my hat. I think this house might be good to go. You feel that? Just got chills.
You feel that?
I think I fucked up and went up when like he was supposed to look back. But yeah, no, it's me all sad and I'm just like I've known these guys for like 10 years. Why did he tackle me? Like, what the fuck? And then the dude literally goes, I've never seen that guy in my life.
So, I just want to comment on the genius of making a school project that's a music video and coming back to it years later when no one else besides the teacher would get it and making a second part to it. That is ballsy.
Did you? Okay, the shot where he comes in with the cereal, same shot. Same exact shot. That is how precise I was about this madness. Like, he's eating the cereal as the ghost, same exact thing. Spoon starts spinning around. Boom. Deja vu, like you hadn't seen it before, but you had because it's famous.
Oh yeah.
This has been a heavy. This has been a heavy episode.
We're gonna have to do another episode like this where I'm gonna reach out to my brother and ask him if it's okay if we review his Macbeth video, at least just the first part, because we know what happens.
This is definitely gonna be. We're coming back to these because I have another video. Justin has another video. We have zero dignity, and if anything, this can be a lesson for why if you're a struggling parent out there and your kid's like, hey, I found something I like. It's kind of artsy. You just need to get
Shut
that
it
kid
down.
into some sports.
You just need to beat the shit out of your child.
You just need to get that kid in some sports. Like, just get that out of here.
Some kind of other outlet.